Hello, fellow writers. I'm Nessa Bolito Schwartz, and this is me signing my first 4-book contract for a children's chapter book series. This happened in April of 2023, so a little over 2 years ago. And I'm taking you on the journey with me because when I was signing this contract and feeling so overwhelmed, I had no idea. Look at me there. I had no idea what was to come and all of the lessons I would have to learn about being a professional author and writer and what that would entail. But I'm scared here, but I was so excited. Right after that, we went Brooklyn bound. My family and I went on a vacation to Brooklyn to visit where my parents grew up. They were going to take us a walk down memory lane and show us where they got married. This actually was the church they got married in, but they redid the whole place, so it's a beautiful house. But the reason why I'm telling you this is because while I was in Brooklyn, I got an email from my editor who said, when you're done with Brooklyn, we've got way more revisions. They wanted books 1 and 2 in the series pretty quickly. So I flew from New York back to San Diego to start my revisions. Now, I will tell you that keeping a deadline is one of many marks of professionalism. When it comes to meeting these deadlines, I took them very seriously, and I would even try to submit the manuscript before the deadline, and also communicate with your editors pretty quickly. At least I felt that was a professional thing because you're going to get paid. This is my first check. Anyway, I'm showing you my journal here because I've been journaling since I was 14 years old. And I thought it was important to journal for fun because I was doing professional writing now and I wanted to write just for fun. One day I was sitting in my car and it was hailing and raining and pouring out. And I was just reflecting on the fact that I was on this journey now for, decades. I had been querying and submitting my manuscript to editors and agents. And I had agents before, a whole story for a different time. But it's a very overwhelming thing. But when I got the illustrations for books 1 and 2 from Jason Frechter, the illustrator, I was so happy. I was on cloud 9. The next stop for me was to finally see the books in person, and I was invited to the American Library Association 2024 in San Diego, and that is for our next video, which I will explain how to be professional and how to present yourself well at a conference when you're an author. Goodbye.